Hello everybody and welcome back to Chef at Home. My name is James Howe and today we've got another episode of my mystery ingredient challenge. The series where you pick 5 mystery ingredients and I have to somehow create a dish from them. To let you behind the scenes a little bit, my wife actually goes shopping for the ingredients, so I don't know what they are until they're on this table. And usually on a Tuesday she'll pull up the results and say, not bad, you should be able to come up with something with this. This week she looked and she laughed. Quite maniacally. I'm a bit scared. So why don't I just get on with it and we'll see what we got. Ooh, we got a fancy bag this week. I feel like I should be doing this. I think this is what she's intended. Right, dark beer, interesting. Fucking cream eggs. Cadbury's cream eggs. Should be getting a bloody sponsor by now. Horseradish. Sausages. Freaking hell, come on, I need a veg. I need a veg. Give me a veg. Oh shit. Yeah, I can see why she was laughing now. Duck breast. Duck breast, sausages, horseradish, beer, and Cadbury's cream egg. Oh shit. I surrender. Yeah, I think you've done me this week. You've definitely done me. What the bloody hell am I going to do with that? Right, I need 10 minutes to have a think. Possibly cry a little. Game on. Alright, so I've got a bit of an idea. Not overly confident, but there's something there. I'm gonna just simply roast the duck breast. Get that out of the way. So I'm gonna turn the horseradish, the beer and the sausage into a charlotte, which is essentially a pie, but instead of pastry, it's a bread casing. I'm going to try and make the cream egg into like a chocolate orange sauce, sort of play on duck à l'orange a bit. I've got beef stock, orange, spring onion and bread. I haven't thought of a 5th ingredient because, to be honest, nothing's going to fucking help here. So if something comes to me, then I've got it to play with. The more I look at it, the more I don't want to do this. And we start in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so the first job, I get this duck breast on. Score the skin, because somehow crispy skin is going to make life better for me. I got a pan on, medium heat, dry pan. In that goes. Always do duck in a dry pan. There's enough fat in the skin, so you don't need to grease it or anything. Chances are you'll set fire to the frigging place. Alright. Running underneath 1 or 2 of those sausages. Whip the skin off. Peel the spring onion, keep the ends back. The green's good for the garnish. Alright, in they go, mixing bowl. Horseradish. Don't need a lot, blow your socks off. Beer. Oh Jesus, ever just regret your life choices? Smush that all up. Technical term that, smush. Right. can sit there for a minute, and then put the beer into that pan there. We'll reduce that down with some orange juice, and in with that good stock. Alright, just leave that do its thing. Right, these Charlottes. So, whip the crust off, and then roll out the bread to get it nice and thin, and just grease the inside of a mould. Bit of butter can go in the sauce, might help, might not, we'll see. I'm going to try and line this dish with the bread. I'm going to use another slice for the lid. It fits. Right, sausage meat in. Usually if I'm making something like this, I cook a little bit of the mix off and taste it first. Don't have time, obviously, but I'm not sure I'd want to be honest. Lid on, and crimp round the side to try and seal it a bit. Ready for the oven. Test clicks. Skin's nice and crisp, the fat's rendered down. Onto tray, into the oven. And I cook that for every second that I can. Oh, do you know, I could have used the crust from the bread, grated it and used, oh bollocks, I could have used that in the Charlotte stuffing. Screwed that up, haven't I? That's we're not thinking that. Oh, right, I need to deal with the issue of the cream egg. The last one that went horribly wrong had these on as well. Anyone would think you do it on purpose. Should I just chuck it in and see if it melts? Yeah, fuck it. In you go. So James, what was the point where you felt like your career was over? Well, to be honest, it was probably the point where I tried making duck à l'orange with a fucking cream egg. Last minute call, I think I'm going to do some peas or something in this pan. See what I've got lying about. Just give it some veg, try and round it off and actually make it a dish. There's no hope, is there? The pan I sealed the duck in, and then put the oranges from the sauce into it as well. Try to at least attempt to get these flavours to go together. Knob of butter to poach them in. Oh, I just need to chop these up. It just suddenly dawned on me that after I've cooked this, I've actually got to taste it. What if I just slowed down so I didn't get the food on the plate in time? And then I wouldn't have to taste it. Right, duck out to rest. Luckily it's quite a small piece of duck breast. So I'm going to give that the last 2.5 minutes. Sauce has thickened up, it's sauce like. I really don't want to eat this. Right, need this Charlotte out as I am running out of time. Cracked a bit at the sides, but that's least of my frigging worries. Peas on. Sit the Charlotte on it. Okay, duck. Could have done with probably another minute or two's rest. So I just put a bit of the cream egg in the oven just to melt. And then sauce the duck. Well, it's a dish, isn't it? And then those little spring onions. Well, that's something. Oh shit. Well, this has been shite. I need to taste this now. You can tell I'm really excited about it. What do I want to eat the least? Right, let's have a look at this Charlotte. With a bit of the Greek egg. Oh man. No, no, that doesn't work. That does not work at all. Do not try this at home. There's not enough toothpaste in the world. Right, see what this sauce is like. Anybody know last rites? No. No. Oh, that's shite, that. Fuck. Bloody hell. It's the filling from inside the cream egg. It just does something weird to it. No, that's not good. I'm not even going to give this to adjudication. That's shocking. That is utterly abortive. That's probably the worst dish. In fact, it doesn't even deserve to be called a dish. It's just, it's indescribable. Well, sometimes there's elements that you can work with and go, okay, well if I put this in it, or no, not this. You've definitely done me here. Still 4-3 to me, but friggin' hell, that's an absolute TKO, that one. Oh, friggin' hell, I can still taste it. I don't want to play anymore. Decisive victory for you guys this week. I'm curious to know what you would have done with it if you were presented with those ingredients, so let me know in the comments. If there was something really obvious and nicer that I could have done. Yeah, I was going into this week with a 2-point lead and like Billy Big Bollocks, but that's really pissed on my chips. Really has. If you fancy voting on the next episode for what ingredients I've got to work with, the vote will be up on patreon.com/chef at home. Thank you very much for watching, you absolute bunch of pricks, and I'll see you next time.